A unique 2D RPG platformer like none other, with a plot that holds true to the game's name. Underhero is a fine example of why I have high expectations for 2020 when it comes to the release of great indie platformers. And this fantastic title is definitely one that other indie releases in 2020 will have to compete with to impress me. Underhero has a charming and outright silly plot at times. The developer really put some thought into the making of this story, because it was an absolute pleasure to experience, and I even found myself chuckling more than once at the funny banter between characters. These interactions really gave some depth to the story. To keep things simple, you begin as a hero, who in an unfortunate manner, meets his demise, and an underling of an evil villain quickly takes his place. Joined by Elizabeth IV, who, as I can tell, is a talking sword, but I could be wrong. The two of you make your way across the Chestnut Kingdom to defeat the evil Mr. Stitches, who seems to have gone insane. Don't worry, you don't go at it alone. You meet many friends along your adventure. For instance, a talking candlestick held by a floating ghost hand, giant butterflies, and monkeys wearing masks. And I'm not going to ruin it, but this is by far the cleverest ending to any platformer I've yet to play. To be honest, the combat caught me off guard at first. It was definitely not what I was expecting. There's a bit of a learning curve with the timing-based combat, but the game did a good job of explaining how to use it. This game is an RPG after all, and they did a fantastic job at incorporating it into a platform. In the game, you had to earn your 3 basic attacks, which included a sword, a slingshot, and a hammer attack. You were also equipped with a shield to block, and you could jump to dodge and evade. Also, on a rare occasion, was a rush attack that caused some major damage. The enemy would offer a hint as to when they would attack, but some of the hints were a bit confusing, leaving me consistently being hit with damage. This was probably one of my biggest complaints about the game. Other than that, I felt like I was on a wild goose chase when solving a few puzzles. But the platforming itself felt great, and the controls were tight and well done. Our hero even had a hood that he used to float down from platforms, which was a great addition to the game. So as you make your way through the game, you will level up like any RPG, giving you a chance to upgrade your skills. You can also upgrade your skills by finding treasure chests and collecting coins and spending them at the evil store. The coins are also good for one other nifty feature in the game, and that pertains to combat. If you don't have it in you to fight an enemy, you can always just pay them off. The choice of art style by the developer was great, and really was the first thing that caught my eye about the game when I decided to review it. The deep blues and purples of the main character gave the game a sharp glow, and the backgrounds of each stage and world each had its own unique feel and presence. Also, the game definitely takes pride in its wonderful soundtrack, so much so that you have the opportunity to find cassette tapes of the soundtrack in the game. And each track can be played at a save station for your enjoyment. It's absolutely worth a listen to because there are some great tunes to be heard. Underhero is easily an 8 out of 10 and a fantastic RPG platformer that shouldn't be missed by any indie lover of the genre. It's also one of the games that set the bar for what platformers should be held up to in 2020. Again, I have high hopes for platformers in 2020, and so far things are looking great. Underhero is available now for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. It's also coming to the Nintendo Switch on February 27th, 2020. As always, thanks for watching, and if you enjoy our content, please subscribe. Also, don't forget to check out the BG4G Hub website for everything gaming.